Game 7 of the NBA conference semifinals is here. The Western Conference semifinals, Game 7 between the Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I got two panelists with me, Justin and King. We're gonna be previewing the game. It's gonna be an exciting game, man. It's gonna be an exciting game. Let's get straight in. Hope you guys are well. Obviously, King just done the F1 stream with me. If you haven't done so, check it out. And if you are gonna watch this, please do like and subscribe on your way in and on your way out. Sub to King's channel, sub to mine as well. Let's get closer to our goals. But lads, hope you're well. Let's get started, man. This is gonna be a massive, massive game. Two MVP candidates, Jokic and SGA, going head to head with each other. Two of the best, two of the favorites, I would say, potentially, if they make it to the conference finals. Whoever wins this could be the NBA championship for me, decided for me. Well, lads, I want to know your thoughts and hope you're well. Let's get started. Justin, King, how are you, lads?
I'm good. I'm just watching the end of the Washington Connecticut Sun game.
Oh, how's that? How are the Connecticut Sun doing?
They're down 88-85 with 25 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, so still plenty
Okay,
of time.
hopefully the Sun win then. But anyways, hope you guys are well. Let's get started.
Yeah, all good. Excited to talk NBA. I think the Nuggets OKC has been the best series so far. Obviously, the other series have been hampered with injuries, and when injuries happen, the better teams don't always go through.
Especially Jalen from the Celtics, because he was just I'm sorry, I know this is Game 7, but
No, it's
he
fine.
he was just found out yesterday that he tore his meniscus during the NBA semifinals against the Knicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked a bit off, I think, and that's the thing. I feel like a lot of the better teams in the other three series had players that were either out or off a bit. Obviously, Stephen Curry for the Warriors, Jason Tatum for the Celtics, and even Cavs had Garland out and
Mobley
Mobley
out,
and
DeAndre Hunter
things
as
of
well.
that nature. So yeah, it's been a crazy playoffs because of injuries and things of that nature, and that's part of the game. Sometimes you get the luck, sometimes you don't. So, but this one's just been team versus team. No one's down, 100% effort, and yeah, I've enjoyed it so far.
Well, there was a report that Aaron Gordon was going to be doubtful, but today they just released the injury report saying that he's available, so which is good for the Nuggets.
Yeah, now the Nuggets need him big time, man. His defense, presence is going to be so key, man. Especially when you're defending against guys like Jalen Williams, SGA. When you're defending against guys like Isaiah. I was going as far as say Isaiah Hartenstein because he's very 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 key to that OKC team. But which let's talk about the matchups. Let's talk about the matchups going into today's game. Jokic, SGA, two of the MVP candidates, two of the best players in this. I think this obviously the league right now. Justin, I'll go to you first on this one. Tell me what your overall feeling, not your overall feeling ahead of the game, but obviously these two guys, how just talk about their season and what impact could they make going forward for these two teams, especially in today.
So I will say first and foremost, if OKC loses today, then it will be a disappointment of a season for the top three seeds in the NBA in both conferences, because we got the Cavs being bounced out from the Indiana Pacers. Then we had the Boston Celtics bounced out from the New York Knicks. Those were the top two teams that you would think like, oh, they're gonna meet in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now you got another number one seed team in the Western Conference trying to right the wrong here. But then again, you got two-time MVP, NBA Finals MVP Nikola Jokic trying to be like, hey, we're gonna be like the Pacers and the Knicks. We're gonna bounce this team out of the chance of winning their championship. So
Yeah.
I obviously want Shea to move on to the conference finals against Anthony Edwards, but if it doesn't happen, then something's up. Something's up. Like obviously we obviously I don't know. All I know is Shea better show up tonight. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Because if he doesn't, then he's gonna be looked at as. Then this team is gonna be looked at as one of the most disappointing teams.
King, obviously, these two teams match up, very, very well. This is Denver's second game 7 now. I forgot to add as well. Two of the MVP candidates because what's crazy? I genuinely think whoever wins, they might announce the MVP winner after the game because that's how crazy it sounds. MVP is for the regular season only, but because these two are matching up, they don't want to announce it during. They know it's gonna be one of these two. We all know it's gonna be one of Jokic and SGA. I count Giannis out of it for sure. Giannis has had a great year individually, but we're talking about these two players now being the two best players in the league. Best, you could maybe even add that Jokic is like the triple double king now. He's like you have two of the triple double kings on the team. Russell Westbrook being the triple double king. Sorry, triple double king. Jokic, the current triple double king. He's literally the guy who dominates stats on. He's the guy that dominates the stats board in every game. Even if his team gets blown out, he's the guy on top of the stats board. So I genuinely think today will be the day they announce MVP, whoever wins this game. But I want to know your thoughts, King, on today's game. Like just these two players, obviously, and how these two teams match up, and just elaborate your thoughts on today's game.
Yeah, I think it comes. I don't think it comes down to the MVP candidates because I think they're gonna do what they're gonna do. If you looked at some of these games, especially game 5, Jokic had 44 points but still lost. So it's not down to him. It's down to if he can get his other teammates to put up anywhere between 15 to 20 points each. I think the games where Denver has won, the likes of MPJ, the likes of Aaron Gordon, the likes of what's his name, Jamal Murray, who for me Jamal Murray has even played better than Shea in some of these games as well. If these guys are the ones, these are the guys that you're gonna have to look at as the ones that need to step up for Denver to win this game. Because the great thing that OKC do, and I've said this many and many a time, they put two bigs on Jokic. They always have a great defensive strategy for him. So it's gonna be down to the other guys. And then for OKC, the biggest issue they've had is down the stretch. They've struggled to close games out when they've had leads. They've struggled to put a team away at times against Denver, and especially SGA has made a lot of bad shots in the stretch. He needs to pass it around more, allow for his teammates to get some points in. I think in the last game, J Dub was shocking. He needs to perform better today if they want to win this game as well, because you can't perform like that. I think he was like 3 for something, like 20%, 20 something percent in terms of shooting percentages. If he does that again, he's gonna sell it for his team. So it's gonna be the other guys that are gonna have to step up and actually shoot good percentages, good shots. And OKC's biggest issue is that if they can get the stretch, if they can be effective down the stretch, they'll win this game easily. Because I think over the course of the 6 games so far, they've been the better team. But the games they've lost is when they've just done silly things towards the stretch of the games and not finished off Denver.
Yeah,
they've allowed Denver to still be in this series. It should have been finished in 5 if they were more clinical towards the end. And that's the naivety that young team, that young attitude that they have, stopping them from reaching that next level. And you're going up against a more mature team with championship caliber players, a team that's won a championship before. So this is a big test for OKC to see if they are those guys. Because as Justin said, the other 2 top teams that had 60 plus wins are out. So you're the only one left. And if you make it past this Denver test, you can go all the way. But if you don't, it's going to be a shame. And SGA is going to have to look himself in the mirror and say, this could have been my season. Now I have to go in the summer and try again. So this is important. It's at home to OKC as well. So they need to close it out for their fans, and they need to be solid down the stretch. If they're not, it's gonna be done out because Jokic is gonna do what he does.
Everybody right now on ABC is picking Thunder to win. No one is picking the Nuggets right now on ABC. So
we all know how that goes. But I will add this as well, though. Yeah, I agree with you. I so much agree with you on this one, King, because OKC in the clutch versus Denver have failed to close out games. Denver, we all seen in the past 3 years since they won their championship, since their championship window began. And I think it's still there. They can still win the championship, right? Even if not this year, maybe next year or the year after, right? In the clutch, when you're going up against a team like Denver Nuggets, the team has they have a team full of rebounders. They have a team full of full of players with grit and grind. In the clutch, they play really, really good defense. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., who can hit clutch shots. Jokic getting the rebounds, getting the assists. Jamal Murray, a really good scorer. So when you're going in the clutch against Denver, we all seen it. I think it was what was it, Game 3, where OKC and Denver went to overtime, and OKC didn't score for a few minutes, and Denver clutched up and won the game because they made smart plays. They're a team full of players that just make the right decisions, good IQ all around the court. So I'm looking at Jamal Murray, Jokic. Are you going to clutch up? Are you going to tell OKC that no, this is our game 7. We're going away to OKC. The odds are against us now, as Justin said, with ABC predicting OKC to win all of them. The odds are stacked against us. Our backs are against the wall. We're not down in the series, but we're down in the odds. Are we gonna defy the odds? Are we going to turn this around? They're gonna have to look at SGA. What's his game plan? Is he gonna turn up? Because he has turned up, right? He scored points. He scored big points. But also we have to look at whether Jokic will turn up, because he's the go-to guy on Denver. He's that go-to guy. Jamal Murray in the clutch is the go-to guy as well. SGA on OKC is their go-to guy. So you look at your go-to guys, but also you look at your role players. Are they going to chip in with points? Because nobody wants to see this as a low-scoring game. We all want to see a classic down the stretch. No matter who we want to win today, we want to see a good game. We're neutral fans at the end of the day. Yes, we have preferences. Yes, we'll have teams we'll root for. As for me, I'm rooting for the Nuggets. Justin, I think you're rooting for the OKC, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah, because those are my NBA champions picks going into the playoffs.
Fair enough. And King, you're rooting for the Denver Nuggets, if I'm not mistaken.
No, OKC. I want to see SGA versus Ant. I want to see that matchup of the YNs. I need that.
Which, by the way, they announced that Game 1, no matter who wins, Game 1 is Tuesday night.
Oh, okay. It's Tuesday night, so we can preview it on Tuesday night then, like Tuesday afternoon, if you like.
That's fine, because I'm available Tuesday afternoon.
Cool. Aaron Gordon will play Game 7. Yep. We spoke about that already. I forgot to mention Aaron Gordon as well. Is he going to come up with clutch blocks, clutch defensive plays? Because Jamal Murray can take charges. SGA is going to flop. We all know what SGA is going to do. He's going to play his dirty tricks. What's going to happen down the stretch? I ask. Is one team going to destroy the other, or is the other team going to clutch up and win the game? Because I hope clutch game.
I'm just going to say it like this, and I really don't mean to bring up this. I really don't mean to bring up what happened to us Game 6, but if the crowd is like anything like Madison Square Garden was for Game 6, Nuggets are in trouble.
Sometimes you play to the crowd, though. Sometimes the crowd gives you that energy.
Right, but what I'm saying is Jamal Murray's still ill. He's still sick. Aaron Gordon's playing on a hamstring injury. So I don't know. Just be ready.
No, I hear you. But talking about the Nuggets, right? The Nuggets versus OKC. Like I said, you look at your go-to guys. How many points is acceptable going to today's game because Jokic is looking at 40 points already. This guy turns up in every big game. We know it. Even if his team gets destroyed, he's the one that turns up. SGA, he's going to turn up for OKC, even if his team gets destroyed. But you also mentioned about J-Dub. He's not been good enough. He's not been good enough for OKC. And OKC, this is their first Game 7. This is their first real test. Let's just be honest with you. Can a young team, would you say an experienced OKC team, go into this game with a bit of confidence? Because Denver played Game 7s. This is their second Game 7 in a row, Denver. They've been through Game 7s. They've been through big moments. They've clutched up in the NBA Finals 2 years ago against the Miami Heat. They were there. They were the ones clutching up in some moments. When the Miami Heat made it close, they've always been, that team that clutched up over the Miami Heat because they have that they have that cutting edge. They have the guys who like I said, who score big points down the stretch. So all I'm gonna say is, whichever way it goes, I hope it's a good game. We all hope it's a close, good game. But the game starts in a bit, so we are gonna give our predictions just in a bit. But are there any is there anything you want to sum up? You want to give a quick summary about this game? Like, you want to give a quick thoughts? Like, any final thoughts before we give our predictions?
I don't think there's. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, that's cool. No.
No, go ahead, Justin. Go ahead.
Go ahead first, Justin. So
I was gonna say I don't think there's very much to summarize except if SGA struggles in the first half, Nuggets then the OKC Thunder are in trouble. If SGA shows up like he did all regular season, then the Nuggets are in trouble. Either way, it's gonna be a good battle between SGA and Nikola Jokic to end the series.
predictions, lads. Or can you want to summarize quickly before?
Yeah. This is what I think is gonna happen. Jokic is gonna hit 40. SGA is gonna get around 30-ish. And it's just gonna be up to the other guys to see who plays better. Most likely it's gonna be OKC because they got the home crowd behind them. And it's gonna be down to OKC clutching up in the stretch. Because if they don't and they allow it to either go to OT or they allow Denver to be close in the final quarter, yeah, it's gonna be a long day for them because they don't have the experience, as you said, of the Game 7 of those final moments. But it could be a thing like Justin said, like New York in Game 6, where the crowd is just so hyped that the game becomes a non-factor and they end up winning by 30, 40 if they play to the level that they can, especially OKC. OKC have the better players overall. They just have to play to that level. And it's just about them hitting their shots and getting themselves into right positions. And SGA needs to not foul bait. He needs to actually just go in and get the points and get the job done.
Yeah, that's ruining the game, in my opinion, man. Those foul baits are really ruining the game because the referees are falling for it, and it's embarrassing. It's actually really getting embarrassing now because I don't enjoy the way the game goes for him. But sorry, go on, continue what you're saying.
No, that's it. That's it. I think as if SGA just goes for the juggler and trusts his teammates as well, because a lot of the time he needs to, pass rather than go for the 2-point for the foul, pass it out, hit a couple threes, do their thing. If OKC can do that, especially within the first 3 quarters, I think they win very easily. But if it's close to in the fourth quarter, then Denver definitely has a chance. We'll see. Yeah. It's just gonna be if the crowd is a factor, if the which players are gonna play better, because you know what you're gonna get from Jokic and SGA. It's just the other guys, and it seems to me that OKC are the much more healthier team, so that might be a big factor as well.
But I also forgot to mention this is also a massive game for this one. There's one player I forgot to mention. This one player, that needs to make an impact today. And he's on the Denver Nuggets. There's one player that comes off the bench that needs to make a name for himself in a game like this.
Westbrook.
Right now, Russell Westbrook. I
call him Westbrook because he bricks all the threes.
Nah, that's what everyone calls him. Russell Westbrook. No, but anyways, this is a massive game for him. Can he come off the bench and chip in? Because people have clowned him. People have trolled him. He's never won a championship in his life. This could be one of his biggest. This Game 7 is one of his biggest moments of his life. He needs to come off the bench. He needs to make an impact for Denver. He needs to chip in with a lot of points, and he needs to actually, make a name for himself in today. He used to be the triple double king. Now it's Jokic, but now he's an impact player off the bench. Can he be that guy? Is my question. Do you guys think that he has a part to play? Do you think he has something to give to this game?
I think so, but then again, it all depends on how he plays.
King, you saying the same?
Yeah, for me, I mean, it's like his interview said. He said he's gonna give 120%, maybe even 200%. He's all gas, no brakes. That's the way he is. But you don't know what that's gonna be. Is that gonna be misfreeze? Is that gonna be fouls? Is he gonna shoot his shots? I don't know. You never know with Westbrook. He's just so inconsistent, especially towards the ending of his career, which has put a bit of a dampener on his overall legacy as a player. But if he's in the zone, if he's in the right mind state, and he plays the aggressive style, especially coming off the bench, he can be a problem. He can be a problem for Denver, especially when it comes to getting the good bench minutes as well. And in a game like this, sometimes it's the bench player that makes the difference. I mean, you saw it in what game was it? Did I see it in? Oh, I forgot the game, but there was a guy that came off the bench that was going crazy against the team. But let me find out. But yeah, I think off the bench can make an impact.
Which team does he play for again? Which team are you talking about?
I can't remember, but there was a guy that just came on and then he just hit 3-4 shots, and they ended up winning that game.
Weston?
No.
Are you talking about Denver?
No, not Denver. It was another game that I watched. It's gonna annoy me. I'll carry on while I look for it.
No. It's cool. No, you can look, bro. It's all good. Are you talking about Milwaukee? Milwaukee was one of them because I remember there was one time where you hit threes and they came off the bench. I think you're talking about MPJ. If I'm not mistaken, it's got to be MPJ, right?
It was Denver. It was Strawther. That's his name.
Oh, okay.
When he came on, and he was just hitting everything. It was in the last. Yeah, it was in the last game. Yeah. Like he came on and he just. So if he can be an issue as well. If he plays the same way that he did that game, yeah, he can be. Because defensively he was solid. He was hitting his shots. It was unbelievable. Actually, I think that he was the main reason why Denver won the last game as well. So that's another thing.
Yeah. He was. Yeah, Denver won. Wait, Russ has an injury. Does he have an injury? I'm not sure. But anyways, lads, I know the games just started, but let's give our quick score predictions and we'll wrap it up. I'm gonna go with Denver in 7. What are you man saying? OKC in 7? Justin, King?
Yeah, I got OKC in 7.
Yeah, same here. OKC for me. I think OKC winning tonight.
I'm gonna go with
Denver. As soon as we wrap up here, I'm gonna go watch Jesse's live stream because apparently he's live on YouTube right now.
All right, cool. But anyways, lads, we're gonna wrap it up here. I know it was a quick stream, but we will be back tomorrow for the NBA Conference Finals preview, and we'll review everyone's season that's ended. So even if Denver loses today, we're gonna review their season. We're gonna review OKC season their season ends. We're gonna talk about Celtics, Cavs, and Warriors tomorrow as well, and we'll preview the conference finals. So we'll be back tomorrow.
I won't be available tomorrow, but Tuesday I definitely will be.
What time? What time would you be available tomorrow if you had to give me a time?
I would say maybe like around this time right now. Which is 3:30 p.m. Eastern.
Are you free at 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, Justin?
Yeah.
How about 4 p.m. Eastern?
I'm available at any time between 3 and 4.
Okay, King, are you free at 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow?
I don't know what that time is, UK.
That's 9 p.m. UK.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I will try and sort something out with you guys tomorrow, and we'll talk again. But yeah, bless up, Rasta. I'll see you, bro. I'll see you at 1 a.m. Eastern. Cause I want to do the United talk with you, bro. So, but anyways, big up to you guys. That's it. Send it. Yeah, I agree. Facts. But we're gonna wrap it up here, people. Oh, actually no, sorry, I forgot to mention this. Quick question. Just a quick question from I think it was one of the questions that what do you call it? That it was one of the questions that I think Kevin brought up. It was a question that I found it here. Hold on, let me bring it up. Sorry, my bad. Let me just bring this up quickly. It's a question that he asked. Oh, who's your favorite basketball player and who the GOAT of basketball? For me, it's Michael Jordan. My GOAT of basketball is Michael Jordan. I'm sure you guys say Michael Jordan as well. For me,
Yep.
Yeah, Michael Jordan's my GOAT. In terms of my favorite players, Allen Iverson. He's the reason why I support Sixers. So,
who's your favorite player right now? Like current favorite player right now?
SGA.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair enough. King, your favorite player right now?
for me, it's a toss up between Ant and Ja Morant.
Mine is Jason Tatum. Currently, that's my favorite player right now. All time, I don't really have an all time favorite player. You know, I'm not like that. Maybe you could make a case of Rondo. I used to watch a bit of Rondo when I was a kid. I guess maybe I don't know. I'm not really like a massive. I don't really have like an all time favorite player. But if I had to go and watch somebody's highlights right now and tell you that's my favorite player, like his entire career in full video, you could maybe make a case. I'll probably say MJ. Honestly, probably MJ. I've not watched much. I've not watched MJ, but if I had to go watch somebody's career back in full, it'd be MJ.
Yeah, I forgot to add in currently top 3. I forgot to add Luka. I forgot about my guy Luka Doncic. Yeah, I got you. I got you, AEB. I saw it. I forgot.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant. Of course, that's one of my idols right there. Like, not in terms of like in terms of who he played for, but his overall game. As a Celtics fan, I just couldn't hate him. I just couldn't hate Kobe Bryant, man. I really couldn't hate Kobe, man. I love Kobe, and people who don't think he's top 3, sorry. Watch him back, please. Go watch him back, because the guy was just unreal. One thing I admire from Kobe is his ability to shoot the ball, the way he shoots the ball, his fadeaway shots, pure class. It's just a touch of beauty, honestly. The way he shoots the ball, I just love the fadeaway shots. It's just lovely to watch, honestly. But anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. I know the game 7's already started, so we are gonna go and watch it. But we will see you tomorrow for the NBA Conference Finals preview. And we'll review every team that's been eliminated. So I'll see you then for that. King, big up for coming on, bro. I know you've had a long night. I know you've been tired. I appreciate your time as always, man. I always appreciate you coming on the channel and taking the time off your day to talk sports as well. and I'll definitely see you on the next show.
Yeah, definitely.
Subscribe to King's channel, please, people. It's always important you do so. Then sub to me. I'm close to 250 subs. 244 right now. Let's get to 245 at the end of today. Would be nice. 250 would be good. 250 would be good by the end of May. King, he's very very close to 20 subs. Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why he's been on multiple streams with me. He's been on 100 streams with me by now. I've left his link in the title, and he's not on 100 subs yet. You man, sub to King, please. Really and truly sub to King. He does a lot of work on WWE. He does a lot of work on Rumble. He does where he talks about world issues, politics, and everything like that. So make sure you guys go check his channels out. Justin, appreciate you hopping on as well, talking sports as always. Talking basketball. Big up to you, man, and thank you for the support as always. Thank you guys for the support in the chat. Thank you guys for the Thank you guys for the love and support in the chat and on the channel as well as always. Curry, I respect Curry's legacy so much, like because he changed the game of basketball for me. The 3-point shooting sorry, let me say it again. 3-point line right now. Yeah, no, I just love 3-pointers because of Steph, man. Honestly, Steph just changed the way of shooting in basketball. Big up to you, Rasta, bro. Big up to you always, man. You're also a real one. Please, people, sub to Rasta Stocks as well, man. He's so close to 900 subs, man. Please do go sub to Rasta Stocks, and he wants to bring on the channel as well, King. And
Yeah, definitely.
he does a lot of good work as well. He as well, yeah. Also, he does what you call he's a bit like me in terms of like we respect people's time. Like we actually have to we have to do a show within people's time frame. And there was a comment on the last show, right, that I have to address because I forgot to bring it up. It was a comment about why do you guys stream so late? Because we why can't you make it early? It's too late for me. Well, listen, you can always watch this. You can always watch the streams back. Yeah, you can always watch the streams back. But also, what you can do is you can also understand that we have to stream within the time frame of other people with respect to other people's time, other guests' time as well, and we have to stream within the events. So when the events are done, we'll have to go live straight afterwards. We have to wait within the time frame of the events and also respect everyone else's time because their schedule is also busy. I have to go according to other people's schedule. And listen, I'm more than happy to do that. If anyone's free, I might hop on my channel. Sorry, if anyone's free to hop on my channel, I have to respect their time. I have to give them the time, and I have to, go according to them. I have to stream around other people's time too. So, no, why is the respect button? Don't know what you mean. Oh, respect button. Listen, the like button is the respect button for me. So just click the like button. That's the respect button right there. Like button and the subscribe button as well. So, like I said, support the channel. Subscribe to myself, King, and Rasta in the chat. We're out. Take care. Denver 7. Peace. Take care.